Welcome back, and thank you so much for staying with us. Now, the Fullbright Specialist Program sends U.S. faculty and professionals to serve as expert consultants on faculty development to institutional planning at academic institutions abroad. Now, participating foreign host institutions benefit by gaining global perspectives from academics and professionals. Above all, build sustained relationships with individuals and institutions in the U.S. Now, Tresia, Aula, who is the program coordinator of UNAM's Business School Entrepreneur Program, joins us this morning, as well as Tamiko, Cuellar, who is the CEO of the Pursue Your Purpose company and also a Fullbright specialist. Very good morning to you, ladies, and thank you so much for joining me.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Please forgive me for any mispronunciation of titles. Tamiko, I don't know if I should say welcome back or if you've been here all this time.
I've been here since April 23rd, and I'm going to stay as long as I possibly can. But this is my second time in Namibia, so I was here last year in August during National Women's Month.
Yes. All right, let's get into it. Tell us about the Fullbright Specialist Program.
Yes, so I'm very honored to be a part of it. The Fullbright Specialist Program is part of the flagship program for the United States government, where they pair specialists who are professionals or academics. I happen to be both, and they paired me with the University of Namibia's Business School because we were helping to launch their very first entrepreneurship incubation program.
Nice.
So I'm very excited to be a part of it and working with Tresia on the project as well.
Fantastic stuff. Obviously, for the University of Namibia, how big of opportunity is this, not only for you as a university, but for the students currently under your business school?
Well, it's for the program isn't exactly for students at the business school, but it's for all graduates, Namibian graduates. It doesn't matter where you graduated from, whether you've got a certificate, a degree, a postgrad. This is a huge opportunity for them because we've taken this as the business school's corporate social responsibility program, where we take these entrepreneurs and put them through a 12-month program, and we groom them. We have a practice-based curriculum that they go through, and we create opportunities, etc., for them so that they can have their products in the market and also export them. And that's why we've got Tamiko here with us, because she's helping us sort of foster relationships to help us, to help the entrepreneurs export their products to the US and compete with the US market. So this is a really huge opportunity for these entrepreneurs.
Fantastic. That's quite a lot happening, hey? Additionally, also, Tamiko, you are working on the breakfast series held in cooperation with the UNAM Business School, yes?
Yes, so in partnership with the business school, we're actually hosting 3 master classes this year. And the first one will be for women, so it's a women's economic development to empower women who want to start their businesses or to grow their existing businesses, so for aspiring and emerging women entrepreneurs. The second one is for the corporates. So inside the corporations, we're going to have training for intrapreneurs, that's I-N-T-R-A, entrepreneurs.
And what is the difference?
So entrepreneurs are like entrepreneurial minded, and they're very innovative. They're like their own boss, but within the context of the corporations. So it's a form of a leadership training that we'll be providing. And also the third one that I'm going to do is on export readiness. So for those SMEs who want to learn how to take their businesses to the next level by exporting their products into the U.S., they can do so duty-free on over 6,000 products. Yes. So we want to, introduce that program and make more Namibian entrepreneurs and business owners ready for trade.
Fantastic stuff. Tresia, perhaps coming back to the Entrepreneurship Incubation Program, in terms of what is required from these graduates, from these students, what is the criteria here to be part of this program and to benefit, of course, from this program as well?
Well, to be part of this program, we really don't require much. I think it's important to state that the reason why we have this entrepreneurship program was we had an issue with all the thousands of graduates that don't have jobs. So for us, we want graduates who are unemployed. Firstly, that was the first criteria. And who have, like I said, any form of qualification, whether it's a certificate. And we also wanted, the reason we diversified by going to all different universities, because we didn't only want people who've got sort of from NUST or UNAM, but we also wanted people from the College of Arts and from the VTC, so that we can have also technology in these in the incubation program.
Which is very inclusive, of course, and I must commend you guys on that. On the point of vocational training and education, of course, I think it's something that has been neglected in this country specifically.
I agree.
And yeah, just your involvement or your undertaking of, vocational education, how important is that in this program?
Well, firstly, I think what we're also trying to push with our program is if we can have successes, especially with a few tech companies that Tamiko is especially also helping with, we want entrepreneurs and students to understand that technology is the driving force of any economy, right? Because in Africa, we've lived in a time where we've been encouraging our children not to go to vocational training, but to sort of pick formal education, right? But we need to understand that if we're going to drive our economy, especially with entrepreneurship, we need to push people to vocational training, to technology. And that's why for us, this incubation program is extremely important, and we think it would benefit the country.
Yes.
And we want to stress this, and hopefully the results that we get from this program, when we take in our new cohort next year, we're going to have more students who understand the importance of vocational training and technology.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Tamiko, I'm sure you guys hit the ground running already, but when can we expect the first fruits of this initiative?
Well, it's a year-long program, but we're expecting fruit before the program is completed. We have entrepreneurs right now who are ready to go to market. So it's a serious program for serious entrepreneurs. So we literally are developing their ideas in this incubator, and we're expecting that they're going to be able to take their ideas to market. So we're testing their, how viable their products and services are by actually having them go out to the market to make sure that it works.
Indeed.
Yes.
And which markets are we looking at here?
So we have one in the healthcare sector. We have some that are in the food industry, the transportation industry, real estate investments, you name it. It's a broad spectrum of talent. As I've always said, Namibia has no shortage of talent. We just need more people like us that are going to help to develop them.
Yes.
So that's what we're here for.
And I like the fact that you guys use the word incubator, hey?
Yes.
So you really develop them. Just how many beneficiaries are we looking at here in total?
Well, when we opened up the application, we had over 160 applicants.
Wow.
It was such a tough, difficult application process, but it's because we didn't want graduates who were coming onto the program who had the idea that I'm just on this program because I'm looking to get a job, I'm waiting to get a job, and as soon as I get a job, I'm going to leave. So we focused our application criteria on entrepreneurial potential. So we got all these entrepreneurs to do a psychometric analysis, an online analysis, and after that we got at least 38 entrepreneurs who we thought had high entrepreneurial potential. Of this 38, we had 30. And after we went through the induction program, where the director of the business school, Professor White, because this is actually his brainchild, he explained exactly how serious this program was, how much these entrepreneurs need to work. And having started that, and I guess after some seeing how hard this process is, we've got 15 entrepreneurs at the moment who are working. But we're really happy with this the small group that we have, because these guys are really serious about entrepreneurship. They're serious about coming to the lessons, and they have brilliant business ideas. Fantastic. And they've been working really, really quickly. And when Tamiko says that some of these guys, their products are ready to go into the market, she's really serious about this, because these guys, they really hit the ground running, and they've been working really hard. 15
isn't a bad number, because eventually if this business get up and running, how many people are going to benefit from it? It's going to trickle down eventually.
Right. Yes.
Tamiko, just quickly, your breakfast series, details around that. Yeah, just provide us with a few details.
The first one will be on the third weekend of June, and forgive me for forgetting the dates, and then the last weekend of June, and then July 5th is the last date for the breakfast series. However, you can just email Tresia at namibiaentrepreneurs.com, and that Tresia is spelled Tresia.
Thank you.
We want to make sure we give the right spelling. So that's Tresia at NamibiaEntrepreneurs.com. So you can email her for information, then she will direct you on how to register and give you the information you need.
Fantastic stuff. Also, for the next intake, when is that expected to start?
The next intake will be next year. The initial idea was to have them in the program for 12 months. And then we started in April, so it was supposed to be until April next year. But it looks like these guys are working really quickly, so it looks like we might be able to have the next intake by January next year or February.
Yes,
but we'll have the applications out probably in December, and so that we can give a nation the chance to apply.
Fantastic. Tresia, Aula, Tamiko, Cuellar, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
And all the best for what you guys are doing here.
Thank you very much.
There you have it. That was Tresia Aula. She is the program coordinator at the University of Namibia's Business Entrepreneurship Program, as well as Tamiko Cuellar. She is the CEO of Pursue Your Purpose and also the representative from the Fullbrighter Specialist Program. Of course, they are talking to us about the Entrepreneurship Incubation Program that is in collaboration with the University of Namibia's Business School, where they, of course, will be looking at taking a couple of entrepreneurs in and help to grow their business, their ideas, and ensure that they, of course, get up and running and help with the development of this nation. To stay with us.